Welcome, everyone. We are doing a preview of the upcoming AHL Calder Cup Playoffs. What a great game we just witnessed between Rochester Americans and the Hershey Bears. Rochester finally clinched the last playoff spot with going to the overtime. However, Hershey Bears won in overtime to play Bridgeport and finish 5th as Springfield is facing Charlotte. So we're going to take a look at I don't know if it will allow me to. Let's see if we can refresh this. Game center scores. Will it have it here is the question. 20th, Tuesday, 21st. Game center. Okay, so I mean, I guess we could. I wonder if it will have. I mean, we could always pull up the series between the two. But we will start with so they give us. We'll start with the Atlantic Division first. Springfield versus Charlotte, and then Hershey Bears versus Bridgeport. So, because there's such distance between Springfield and Charlotte, all 3 games will be played at Charlotte's Arena. So Springfield does not get a playoff game unless they make it to the next round. So let's take a look at player stats for Charlotte first. We will take a look at Charlotte, who is, and I'm just going to bring up the NHL affiliates page just so that I can remind myself as to who is whose affiliate page. So we are going to, let me just get this fixed up. So we are going to have Florida Panthers against St. Louis Blues. So leading the way for Charlotte Checkers in the regular season, 45 points, Ben Steves, 23 goals, 22 assists, 45 points, 100 penalty minutes. Jack Devine, 18 goals, 25 assists, 43 points. Sandis Phil Menace, 17 goals, 21 assists, 38 points. Wilmer Spogue, 18, 19, and 37. And then Brian Pinhone with 34 points in 71 games. And Nathan Foote, 32 and 54. So there's not really that much offense on this team. But let's take a look at their goalies. Their goalies, qualified goalies. So Cooper Black played 42 games. 25, 13, and 4. Main reason why they made the playoffs. So to me, Charlotte Checkers does not say a lot. Now, considering that the top team top player only had like 77 points, doesn't seem like a heck of a whole lot either. But if we go and take a look at Springfield Thunderbirds, who is St. Louis's farm team, again, they don't say a lot. I thought it was the other Skinner. When their top player has 50 points, the next one down has 44, and then Matt Love's on a different team, and then Rosen has 38 and 70. So I don't know this. Who was their goalie? I'm curious to see who their goalie was. Their goalie was, so their backup goalie didn't do all that well. Save percentage 3.08. I want to see. Does it tell me? Schedule notes? No, that's not. I don't want to use that one. Oh yeah, I'll have to use this one. Trying to see. So this only tells me 3 games. But I want to know like the history. Let's go to schedule. Springfield. When was the last time Springfield played Charlotte is the question. Not in April. Not in March. February. Okay, February. Game summary. Is that what I want? Okay, so Springfield beat Charlotte 5-1 in this game. But it didn't tell us what the season. But then, so they're 1-1 in February. January, let's see. Charlotte beat them 8-2 and 8-2, so they're 3-1. December 4-1, so that's 3-2. Five and 3, so that's 5-3, the record, and I don't think 6-3. So they played 6 games, or 9 games against Charlotte, and they've won 6. So, but if you take a look at their last few games, so they beat Hartford. I mean, Hartford beat them the night before. They beat Lehigh. They lost to Providence 1-0. They lost to Hartford. They beat Rochester. They beat Syracuse. And then, so they went 1, 2, 3. They went 5. 1, 2, 3. They went 5-3 in the month of April, whereas Charlotte went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. So they went 5-2 in their last month. So I think Charlotte will move on and play Providence because Charlotte's the higher seed team. So let's do up a spreadsheet, shall we? Google Sheets. Okay, so Springfield. Providence. Round 2. Okay, now comes the fun one. Bridgeport or Hershey. So, if we take a look at this one, for the other seed, and oh no, okay, I have this wrong. So, Charlotte would play Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins in round because they're the higher seed. So let's take a look at Bridgeport and Hershey. Okay, so let's look at stats wise first. So being sent down by the New York Islanders. So you have Foodie back. You have Warren back. Not playing in yesterday's game. That will most likely be playing in game 1 of the playoffs. Will be Foodie, Mitchell, Keffler, Richie, Luff. So again, I don't know what it is with not much scoring in the AHL, but 77 points for the whole overall league isn't a hell of a whole lot in 72 games. Matt Luff leads the team with 52 points in 62 games. Adam Beckman had 30 goals. William Foodie had 47 points in 60 games. So I'm very interested to see how we play because after yesterday's game, but Varlamov was in for 2 games. So I'm curious to see if they go with. I think Tikkanen will start the first round. Tikkanen will start the first round against Hershey Bears. Which, if we go over to Hershey Bears, we will have. So Hershey Bears had their top player was 66 points, and then Crystal had 60. And then it kind of went where the regular groups are. Still blows my mind that Strom only had 23 points. And Sam Benton only had 7. Like, come on, people, give your head a shake. Like, you can't really. So as far as Hershey Bears go, their goalies. Stevenson, I think, will play both games in the playoffs. So it'll be Tikkanen and Stevenson battling each other. If we look at the schedule, we want Bridgeport. So they played one. So far in April, let's go February. All right, let's go March 1st. They won 6-3. So far they've done well. So they have 2-0. I don't think they played at all in February. January. Let's take a look here. Bridgeport, no. Okay, non and January. Okay, so they're 2-1 versus Hershey. Okay, so it looks like that's not what I want. So I wish you could select. So that's one, and then I think they played 3 other times. So let's start in October. So October they lost one, so their own one. Come on. November, they didn't play at all. They're 0-2. Go to February. So I haven't played them in February. March. 1-2. So we're 2-2 against them through March. April 3-2. 4-2. So we're 4-2 against Hershey. So I think if I was to predict, I think I'm going to put AHL Calder Cup. First round. Well, for Bridgeport versus 5 Hershey. I think Bridgeport wins in 3. Plays Providence in the second round. Okay, so we have Toronto against Rochester. Let's do a duplicate because I want to see what the standings were compared to 2. 8 points. Not really much of a difference. Okay, and then they won today. So they're really 82 points. So we got Toronto. Let's take a look at Toronto's skaters. Toronto. Oops. 4th, Toronto versus 5th, Rochester. Again, I don't know. 54 points isn't like you'd thought that all these prospects would have such a good season. But then they'd be up in the NHL. Let's check out their goalies. Just trying to think. I don't think it would have. No, it wouldn't even have last 3 games. I don't I don't know how I feel about this series. Because roster or not roster. Okay, so I want to say I will give the edge to the Marlies, but question is, when does the Marlies one start? So Marlies start Wednesday. Okay, so they do go to Rochester. And that's best of. Is that best of 5? Okay, so I have Toronto winning in 2. Actually, no. Toronto in 3. I'll give Rochester benefit of doubt. If they can come back and win that one. So let's go to the West Division. So we have Manitoba against Milwaukee, and the winner plays Grand Rapids. So this one will play the second round. Okay, so let's take a look as to Well, we're only viewing the first round tonight. So we have Milwaukee at Manitoba hosting all 3 games against Milwaukee. So if we go into the standings, Manitoba had 7 more points than Milwaukee. But Manitoba had a worse defense than Milwaukee, but Milwaukee spent the most time in the box. So let's take a look at Manitoba. Mason Shaw, 44 points in 71 games. Again, not... I know it's only 72 games, okay, but here's the thing. If people in the OHL and that can score 80 to 90 points to 100 in 68 games, I'm sure you can do it in 17 games. And people are going to turn around and say, well, there's a big difference in skill caliber between the AHL and the OHL. Yeah, I'm sure there is. But you're trying to tell me you can't have a guy get 80, 85, 90 points in a AHL season? Like, come on. Yeah, I don't. These... Oh, that's Razak Radcliffe. Even he's dropped off. Oh, my Lord. His dad, Austin Roos's dad, was one of my favorite players growing up. Nathan Mutter. No, he would be a nice third-line player. Let's take a look at their goalies. So, qualified goalies. Matthew Murray. 22, 22, and 2. Is that the Matthew Murray? No, that's not the Matthew Murray I thought it was. Okay, so then let's go look at Manitoba's goalies. Their goalies aren't very that good. I would say this round is going to be a toss-up. I'm gonna say Manitoba in 3. And 3 plays Grand Rapids Griffin in second round. Next up, we have Pacific, and we have Colorado versus San Diego. Let's go back to Skater stats. Colorado Eagles. 70 points. Okay, you have 4 people over 50. At least that's decent. They have one good player. I mean, 2 good goalies. Not really good goalies. Decent. And they're playing San Diego, so Anaheim's home team. Again, I don't know. People are only getting 50 points a season. That's not that good to write home about. I'm even surprised he's doing that bad. He used to be with Hamilton Bulldogs back in the day. And I'm even surprised he's doing that bad. Let's check their goalies. See, San Diego doesn't really have the it goalies, so I'm gonna say Colorado in 2, and they play highest seed. Bakersfield. Henderson versus San Jose. So we're going to take a look at Henderson's player stats. Silver Knight Kings. Henderson, no one really to write home about, and San Jose. They only have the one good player too, so this round can really go any round anyway. Okay, who's their goalie? Oh my god, I can't believe he's down here doing this bad. Henderson. Okay, I think Henderson will move on to play Henderson in 2. Colorado would go to the highest seed. So Henderson versus Colorado. And then let's look at Firebirds and Commodores. '61 and '67, Logan Morrison. Not bad. I'd like to see more points from him. And I've seen how well he can play in OHL, so he should do a lot better. Okay. We're playing Bakersfield. Let's take a look at the Commodores. Okay, they're a lot better than the Firebirds. I think Tompkins come in. So I'm going to say Bakersfield. Bakersfield versus CV. Bakersfield and 2. So I have Colorado and Henderson. So they would play Ontario. Okay, so that's my first look at the Calder Cup round 1. We're going to do one round at a time. So I have Charlotte winning in 2 games, Bridgeport winning in 3, Toronto winning in 3, Manitoba in 3, Colorado in 2, Henderson in 2, and Bakersfield in 2. So we will come back Tuesday night. We will have a live stream that will have we'll have the game 1 of the Bridgeport Hershey Bears playoffs. And then Thursday we'll have game 2. Hopefully Bridgeport wins both games, but we will have to see from there. But I do appreciate everyone for stopping by and watching this preview of the Calder Cup playoffs. Not every series starts next week, but at least the 7 do. We could be joining a friend of mine for the Manitoba series as well, so I will put that out there if I do a series with him. But I do appreciate everyone for stopping by at this look at the Calder Cup preview and who he thinks is going to win round 1, best of 3. But this is Rick from Hamilton Sports Central, and have yourself a great rest of your day.